Hello, guys.
Back button. YouTube. Volume. Previous track. Pause. But previous volume. YouTube. Back button. Back button. Back button. Apple Watch. Not playing. iPhone. YouTube. Loading. Loading. Image. Home. News. Noise. Button.
Okay, so this is the, let's just say this is a new Apple Watch, okay? I'm not going to say which one it is because well, I might just go through the about a little bit. I don't know.
Now playing. Button. Parody. Button.
So, literally, there's nothing really like to go over, except on the side, you'd have a side button that can be pressed in, like the iPhone 7, 7 Plus, 8 Plus, and SE2. The digital crown clicks when you press it in.
Parody. Button. Phone. Button.
All I'm doing is just swiping through the apps in a list view. The list view, well,
Photo. Pop. Rating. Remind. Remote. Settings. Shazam. Settings.
I'm
Button.
just gonna go through settings real quick.
Settings. Heading. TMNT frequent. Notifications.
Okay. Name of
TMNT
Apple ID,
notifications.
notifications,
General.
general,
Do not disturb.
do not disturb,
Airplane mode.
airplane mode,
Cellular.
cellular,
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi,
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth,
Display and brightness.
display and brightness,
App view.
app view,
Accessibility.
accessibility,
Siri.
Siri,
Sounds and haptics.
sounds and haptics,
Passcode.
passcode,
SOS.
SOS. Not sure what that stands for, but I know what it means. Like emergency.
Battery.
Battery. I'm not sure when the first time an Apple Watch was able to receive a battery thingy, but my other one sure probably didn't get it because it didn't have the latest hardware.
Privacy.
Privacy,
Activity.
activity. Of course, every electronic device has to have some type of privacy.
App Store.
App Store.
Breathe.
Oh, great. Now we're getting into the apps.
Page 6 of 11. Page 5 of 11. Page 4 of 11. Page 3 of 11. Page 2 of 11. Page 1 of 11. Notifications. TMNT. Notifications.
Okay, notifications gonna go through
General.
general.
About.
Now, some of this stuff is kind of personal, so I'm not gonna go into deep with it.
About. Back button. Name. TMNT's app. Version. 7.2. Name. Version. Model. 8. Serial number. Songs. Photos. Applications. Capacity. Available. Capacity. 26.4 gigabytes.
A 32 gig model. Pretty sure somebody has that.
Available. 22.3 gigabytes.
Still a lot of room left.
Network. Carrier. IMEI. ICCID. MEAD. MAC address. Bluetooth. Modem firmware. Seed. EID. Legal info. Legal info. EID. Seed. Modem. Bluetooth. MAC. MEAD. IM. Carrier. Network. Available. Applet. Photo. Song. Model. Version. Name. About. Back. About. Software. Orientation. Software update.
Software update.
Checking. Back button.
Checking for updates.
Apple Watch is up. Loading. Image. Apple Watch is up to date.
Apple Watch is up to date so far. That's great because this will last
Back
up
button.
until.
Back button. Apple Watch is up. Loading. Image. Loading. Image.
This will probably last up until WatchOS 12. Because I think it got WatchOS. The last version of WatchOS 6 and up beyond, I think.
Apple. Back button. Back button. Back button. Software update. Orientation. Background app refresh.
Background app refresh. Well,
Wake screen.
wake screen, every Apple Watch has that,
Night mode.
so I'm not bothered by that.
Handoff.
Handoff.
Website data.
Website data. This actually can have website data, surprisingly. In fact, you could probably ask Siri to go to a
Notation.
website and you can even get dictation. How cool is that?
Website data. Dictation. Screenshots.
Screenshots,
Profiles.
profiles. You can even get profiles on here. Eesh.
Regulatory.
Regulatory reset, usage.
Reset. Usage.
They don't even say Apple Watch storage, they just say usage. When are they ever going to update that?
Profiles. Back button.
It's not that big, so.
General. Do not disturb. Airplane. Cellular. Wi-Fi. Bluetooth. Display and brightness. App view.
And yeah, this apparently does have cellular, so. There are some that do, some that don't. Yeah, whatever. I mean, there are two different kinds. There's a cellular kind, and then there's the GPS kind. So, yeah, those are the only kinds. The cellular kinds actually have an eSIM. Means you don't need to put a physical SIM card. You just gotta go to your carrier and activate a separate plan for that. But who needs a separate plan when you can just go right off your phone? Now, I mean, it would be different if you didn't have a phone. You know what? An Apple Watch could actually serve as a phone, but you need a phone to pair it with. Oh, great.
Accessibility.
Accessibility. Oh, and did I forget to tell you that the microphone, I believe, is
Siri.
right between the power and digital crown buttons.
Accessibility. Vision. Heading.
There's going to be a bit of difference in voiceover here.
Voiceover. On. Voiceover. Switch button. On.
I don't
Double tap to
mind
toggle setting.
having this out. Not telling you the size, but I'm pretty sure you could probably tell when I do a couple things in about a couple minutes.
Voiceover. Speaking rate. Heading.
Speaking great,
60%. Adjustable.
you can do.
43%. 60%. 43%.
I don't know why it goes from 43 to 60.
60%.
It should go by increments of 10, not
43%. 27%.
by 16. It shouldn't go into increments of 16, but whatever.
43%. 60%. 43%. 60%. Voiceover volume. Heading. 100%. 83%. Adjustable.
And now it's going by 17%.
67%. 83. 100%. Haptics. Switch button. On.
You can have them on or off, and that's what's cool about this one.
Siri voice. Switch button. Off. Double tap to toggle setting.
Now here's where, remember about a year ago I reviewed an iPod Touch, 4th generation. Well, this is kind of the same thing here, but the here's where it's a little different. The iPod Touch had use compact voice, switch button on or off. This has use Siri voice, on or off. And here's what it says when you here's what it says when it describes the function.
When this is on, VoiceOver will use the Siri voice.
When this is on, VoiceOver will use the Siri voice. Amazing.
Braille.
Braille. Now that's something we haven't seen on an Apple Watch. Now, here's one Braille display that's not supported, and I've guaranteed this with my own testing twice. The Focus 40, or I don't think any of the Focus devices work with the Apple Watch. That's because it's a brand new feature, and they have probably tested a select few Braille displays for the watch. If you want info on what this particular watch that I'm reviewing is
Digital Crown navigation. Switch button. On.
supporting in the way of Braille displays, you can go wherever you can find that information. Just go look it up on Google.
Speak hints. Braille. Speak hints. Switch button. On.
Speak
Double
hints.
tap to toggle setting.
Yeah. When it's a double tap to do something, that means speak a hand or something.
Digital Crown navigation. Switch
Digital-
button. On. Speak on
Digital
screen curtain.
Crown
Speak on wrist raise. Switch
nav-
button. On.
Navigation.
Digital crown. Speak hit. Digital crown. Speak on wrist raise. Switch button. On. Screen curtain. Screen curtain turns the screen off. Screen curtain. Switch button. On. Screen curtain turns the screen off. There will be nothing visible on the display and you will only be able to use the device by listening to voiceover. Speak seconds. Rotor languages. Rotor languages. Back button. Back button. Voiceover. Zoom. Off. Bold text. On
I
slash
don't
off
need
labels.
to know about
Grayscale.
that.
Switch. Reduce transparent. Improve reduce motion. Limits animate. Chimes. Limit. Reduce.
Oh,
Improve.
we do
Reduce.
need to go
Grayscale.
back
Switch button. Back button.
to
Back button.
app view.
Accessibility. App view. Grid view. Grid view.
So there's grid view where apps are in a random place,
Selected. List
or
view.
there's list view where they're in alphabetical. Yeah, I'm tired. Alphabetical order. I was about to say something wrong. Excuse me. Alphabetical order. Okay.
App view. App view. App view. Back button. App view. App view.
Now, without viewing any personal info, I tried to not put any personal info out there about this watch. I try my best, but someone's gotta say something about this watch somehow.
Home. Reminders. Button.
And take it off its charger and put it on my wrist. And I actually had the every Apple Watch comes with two band sizes. And one of the bands is a medium to large, and thanks to Kane Kaza for telling me that. One of them fits a medium to large size, and apparently the medium, the smallest medium, can actually fit me.
Podcasts.
How
Button.
amazing.
Photos. Button. Podcast. Radio. Reminders. Remote. Settings. Button.
Now, there are only a few things you can do with this watch. Now, a cool thing about it is that you can actually hear Siri's voice now, starting with the S3. Now I'm talking about Android watches now. Starting with the Series 3, Siri's voice can be heard. And that's the oldest watch that's being supported. And that was back in 2017. Whoa.
Reminders. Button. Speech off. Speech on. Shazam. Button. Settings. Button. Settings. Shazam. Shazam. Button. Shortcut. Sleep. Stocks. Button. Speech off. Speech on. Screen curtain off. Screen curtain on.
Yeah, this particular model that I have allows for 3-finger usage. Yippee. But what it doesn't allow is for 3-finger scrolling because
Page 14 of 18. Stopwatch. Button. Headings.
and yes, this does have a rotor.
Characters. Sleep. Button. Characters. Actions. Delete. Activate. Delete. Activate. Sleep. Button. Page 13 of 18. Page 12. Page 11. Page 9. Page 8. Page 7. Page 6. Page 5. Page 4. Page 3. Page 2 of Page 1 of 18.
Hi.
One moment. Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm just digging through 50 million tracks on Apple Music. And best of all, I take requests.
Oh, cool.
Activity. Button. Alarms. Button. Activity. Button.
Now, be careful about this. When you turn it off, be sure to listen for rapid vibrations.
It's 12:01.
Home.
Wow, it's
Activity.
12:01. Hello, Mickey Mouse. Yep, Mickey Mouse has a watch face. 1, 2.
Cancel. Button. Power off. Button. Power off.
Power off medical ID. Emergency SOS. I believe that's all that's on there. And then medical ID. But yeah. And also, I look at the actual face of the device. It actually is 44 millimeter. With the only port, if you want to call it that, is the charging magnet in the bottom. Now, being that it's a very tiny device, less than 2 inches of a screen size, it is being very compact means that it packs a punch when it comes to how many features it has. Almost as thin as an iPod Touch, and yet it still doesn't even have a headphone jack. Well, smartwatches weren't actually supposed to ever have a headphone jack. And this watch doesn't even have any ports. What the heck? I mean, it's got a speaker on the back. That's the only thing it's got. But yeah. So in other words, that's kind of my overview. If you guys want, I guess I could upload this. In fact, I will. See you guys later.